Swami said that the desire not to take another form is also a desire. What about the desire to remain just a watcher?
Who is desiring not to take another form?
The watcher.
It's the ignorance, it's the ego. Desire is a ripple in the silence of your consciousness. When you are desiring, that very desire will be the seed for another form. And if you desire to be a watcher, then you cannot be a watcher. That will cloud your consciousness. But in the beginning it is all right, as long as you are not a watcher. But if you are feeling that there is something which is always present, which is watching each and every act of yours, why we are not able to feel it? Because we are lost in the jungle of thoughts and emotions and feeling. Because you are identified with them. You are infatuated with these things. So, once you start watching it, and you start realizing slowly that watching is your very nature. You are the watcher. You are always the watcher. Thoughts come and go. Feeling appear and disappear. Your mood goes on changing. But what is constant in you? The witnessing consciousness, which is always there, which you don't have to create. But because you think and you are enjoying the clouds of thoughts and feeling and emotions, you have invested too much in them. You want them to be there, so they are there. But once you see their futility, they're just disturbing your silence. They're disturbing the silent lake of the consciousness. And they are not needed. When you have to do something, you have to act. There is no need to think. And when the light is there, when the inner light is there, then you will not try to move through your wall, or you will move through the door. The door is your inner light. The more emotions you have, the more cloud, the more jungle of emotions and thoughts you have, the less clean will be your inner state. But because you were identified always, you are identified with the body, you have given too much importance to it. Because the more gross a thing, the more easy it is to be identified. So people who are grosses, people who are most or you can say the least conscious people. They think they are the body, because body anyone can see. Anything that can be grasped, anything that can be seen, you can easily identify with that. People who are more refined, people who are more intelligent, they are identified with their thinking process. They become scientists, they become engineers, doctors. People who are more identified with their emotions, they become artists, they become lovers. If you are more identified with your emotions, your feeling, you will be more in your heart. You will relate with people more in a healthy way. If you are thinking type, then you will become a philosopher. What is the need to identify with all these too much? When you need thoughts, then use it. If you are the witnessing consciousness, or if you can say even if you are a watcher. But if you are a watcher, then also this is ego. Witnessing consciousness is always present. You don't have to create it. Watcher happens by your effort. When you become focused, then you become a watcher. Witnessing consciousness, you realize, you see when there are no thoughts. Then you feel that is your very nature. It is not something which you can create. It is always present. But because you are lost in thoughts, emotions, feeling, that's why it is said that go on watching them. The more stronger your watchfulness, they will disappear slowly, slowly. The clouds will go on becoming less and less. And the sun of the witnessing consciousness will tear the clouds and it will appear again. So if you are watchful, then what is the need to desire to be a watcher? When you are not able to be a watcher, then you desire it. Otherwise, what is the need to desire it? If you are not rich, you desire money. If you are rich, then what is the need to desire? When you desire, then out of one desire, thousands will come. When you are living totally in the present, there will be less desire or no desire. If you are living totally, then there will be no desire. So, and this is the only sane way to exist. Because when you are desiring, you are missing. When you are living, then there is no need to desire. You are just living. Your energy is not being leaked. When you are desiring, like you go on, you are listening, then after some time I will say where you are lost. You said, I was thinking about the work. Thinking about the work is not the work. When you are thinking, you are losing your energy. You are not present. Whatever you are doing, do it totally. When you are working, work totally. When you are playing, play totally. When you are watching TV, watch totally. When you are listen totally. When you are speaking, speak totally. Then you are not divided. Then you are not a split personality. You are not schizophrenic. Otherwise, you become sick. You become disease. Diseased means you are not at ease. Dis-ease. So if you are desiring that you should not have another life, you are going against existence. When you become consciousness, when you know you are the witnessing consciousness, then the seeds of desire will be burnt, and then there will be no new birth. Otherwise your desire goes on being born, and all these things are desire, whether you are desiring not to have another life. That is because of frustration with this life, because you may be having many expectations. And if you are able to be a witness, then you will not desire to be a witness. If you are able to watch, then why you will desire to watch? That's why real meditation is watching whatever is appearing on the screen of your mind. The more watchful you become, the less they will be there. They are there because you are not present. It is like when you are present in the house and the light is on, thieves won't enter. When you are not present, when you are absent, then thieves come and steal. Is it clear?
Yes, clear, Swami.
Anything more, or it is all?
For this one is clear already. For this one, no question.
And it is no point just talking stupid things. If I have, you also dedicate your time in doing something creative. Otherwise, when you are not doing anything creative, then you become depressed. And now I would like mostly to answer only in my style, not in any way affected by other people, influenced by other people. I don't want to be a carbon copy. That is disrespect for the unique person which existence creates always. So first you have to deprogram yourself. First you have to empty yourself. Only then you can create yourself. That is what is meant by twice born, Dvech in India. One birth your parent gives to you. The other birth you have to give yourself. No body is so important that you have to give too much time to the body. I can only give time to the consciousness. Body is just nothing. I was seeing yesterday a small short video of some Miss World, Miss Universe of India, I think Miss World. When they are showing their boobs, the what do you call it? This
cleavage.
the cleavage. It looks so bad. It looks so dirty. But that is the appeal, because that makes people sexual. But when you are not hungry, starving for this, then it doesn't look good. You should hide it, because it looks like not graceful that you have to show it. And most of the women have not beautiful bodies. Only very few have very shapely body, which even if you have very shapely body, you should hide it properly with clothes. Sometimes you can wear less clothes, but not to show to others, just for your own comfort. Otherwise, you are a sick person and you want others to be sick. I was watching Style Rug yesterday. He said that first of all, if you are saying anything against Rahul Gandhi or anything against whatever they don't want you to say, then it will be demonetized. And then he said that if he like 2,000 people are watching his video live, then it will have in few days it will have about 20,000 views. But nowadays after 4,000 it will stop. So they have stopped my video also after 400. It's now they made it very slow, so now it is 500. Otherwise 400 was almost quite quickly. So it won't go now much. So when you have your priorities are not fixed, you don't have any creative goal, then you are just wasting your money here and there. I cannot waste. I have stopped giving things freely now, because when you give free, no one takes. So why should I give anyone free? When they are not taking, then it is not my fault. Otherwise, I was always giving freely. People are not at all sincere. They are desiring thousands of things at the same time. When you don't know what you want, then you are always in confusion. That means you are not able to see what is most important. Most important thing is your inner state, which is all confused, all hodgepodge. Only when there is clarity there, then you will know what is desirable, what is needed in life. People who are just going mad for man or woman, just they want to fuck someone, and then they become slave to their biology, they go on giving birth, then you are creating cage for yourself. If you don't have the facilities to provide to your children, don't give birth. And if you don't have that desire, then what is the need to give birth? That means you are missing yourself. You don't know how to create anything else, so you want to just give birth to your children. And it is all false that people say that parents love their children. How can they love their children? They don't even love themselves. The birth of the children is totally unconscious. It was an accident. And then when you have given birth, it is your investment. Later on, you want to use them for your own advantage. No unconscious person can love at all.